Yo, what's going on, guys? So in this video, I maxed every single car you could purchase in Driving Empire, and this was just insane because everything costed so much. But the only way this video was possible is, well, by me joining the private test server where I maxed every single car. But here's the thing, that may or may not have affected the actual price of maxing these cars. Why is that? Well, here, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. So a car that I don't have maxed, for example, the 2017 Apollo Aero. I go into the customization right here. Okay, let it load. And then performance, click on engine, and then let's say race engine. You see it has this pre-purchase option for 181,000, but in the private test server I did not have that feature, so that might interfere with the actual price of, you know, maxing the cars in the first place. But it's nothing to worry about. It's just the fact that I maxed every single car in the game is still crazy to even say that out loud. It took so long, nearly like, well, I took breaks between it, but like 2 days. Alright, just let me stop yapping here. But let's go ahead and get started with the actual cars in this video that I maxed. And we're going to go in alphabetical order. So up first we have Apollo. But let's focus on the Gumpert since we have a bunch of those in game. Now, obviously, we're going to start off with the 2008 Gumpert Apollo. This comes at a price of 550,000. Looks-wise, I like it. It's cool, but there's still other Gumperts in the game that look way better than this thing. Next, we have the 2008 Gumpert Apollo Sport. This comes at a price of 555,000. I like this just a little bit more. You know, it's 5,000 more to max. Still pretty cool. And it's kind of more of like that sporty feel, literally in the name. Then we have the 2013 Gumpert Apollo Enraged. This comes at a price of 1,982,000. I'm probably going to change the spec. I don't know what's going on with the like Apollo logo right here. It's kind of bugged, but it is what it is. Then we have the 2016 Gumpert Apollo N, and this is actually the collection car for Apollo, and this is coming at a price of 943,000. So yeah, pretty expensive, but not as expensive as the Enraged. Then let's go ahead and focus on other Apollo cars. So yeah, then we have the 2017 Apollo Aero. This comes at a price of 1,178,000. Honestly, I think this should have been the collection car. I really do like this. Next, we have the 2018 Apollo Intensa Emotion. This is the VIP car. I probably like completely butchered the name right there, but this comes at a price of 1,965,000. So yeah, that's nice. Then we have, what is it? The Apollo right here, yeah. 2022 Apollo Project Evo at 4,562,000. This is probably the best looking Apollo we have. And I think it is just the best looking Apollo. Anyways, let's move on to the next brand, and that is going to be Audi. So first we have the Audi. Let me just search it up. Okay, I guess I can't search up 1984, but I think it's right here. Yeah, 1984 Audi Sport Quattro. This comes at a price of 166,000. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Don't mind the spec. Next we have, where is it? The Audi 2001 RS4 Avant. This comes at a price of 161,650. So it's just a little bit under the 1984 Sport Quattro. Next, we have the Audi, right here, yeah, 2011 Audi R8 GT Coupe, or Coupe. This comes at a price at 643,000. Then we have the Audi 2012 R18 Ultra, but I do not own that in, you know, the main Driving Empire server, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you how much that thing costed, which is 4,720,000. And that's actually not bad. Then we have the Audi 2013, yeah, right here, A4 Limousine. This cost around 172,000. Then we have, where's the RS7? Let me find it. Yeah, 2021 Audi RS7 Sportback. This cost 166,000. Next, we have, what is going on with the weather over here? Hold on. 2022 Audi RS Q8. This costs 166,000. Then we have the 2022 Audi TT Coupe, or Coupe. I don't know, whichever way you want to pronounce it. 173,000. Next, we have another R8, and that is the 2022 Audi R8 Spider. This costs 185,000. Then we have the 2023 Audi Q3 Sportback. This costs 166,000. Okay, 2023 Audi RS3 Limousine. This comes at a price of 172,000. Next, we have the 2024 Audi A6 Limousine. This costs 206,000. And then finally, we have the Audi 2024, where is it? Yeah, RS6 Avant, costing 173,000. Oh my gosh. Moving on, the next car brand or car manufacturer is going to be Pininfarina. I know that's not really, you know, in alphabetical order. However, just by looking in the dealership and you go on brands, it kind of is, because it says automobile in the front. So first we have the 2020 Pininfarina Battista, and this comes at a price at $678,000. Yo, what is going on here? Then we have the 2023 Pininfarina B95. I really do like the spec I have on this one. I think it looks clean. This comes at a price of $1,407,000. Then let's focus on Bentley. So there are a few Bentleys in the game, but you know, that's okay. We're gonna get them out of the way. 2017 Bentley Continental Super Sports, and this costs $304,000. Then we have the 2018 Bentley Continental GT3. This costs $552,000. Then we have, where is it? Yeah, 2020 Bentley Bacalar. I don't know. This costs $725,000. And then the 2023 Bentley Flying Spur Speed Edition 12 costs $304,000. So, you know, only like 4 cars in the dealership that you can purchase, and then you get a collection car out of it as well. So that's pretty nice. The next car manufacturer we're going to be talking about is going to be Chevrolet or Corvette. So yeah, let me just, there we go. Let's go with the El Camino first. Where is it? Yeah, 1970 Chevrolet El Camino SS. This costs $182,000. Next, we have the 2019 Corvette ZR1. This costs $191,000. Then we have its successor, the 2019 Corvette ZR1. This comes at $195,000. Then we have the 2023 Stingray. This is the collection car, $337,000. Then we have the Camaro SS convertible, and this is around $166,000. And then the SUV right here, 2024 Chevrolet Tahoe Z71, is $200,000. All right, guys. So for the next brand we have is going to be Cadillac. So first we have the 1959 Cadillac Coupe Devel, and this comes at a price of $177,000. Next, we have the 1967 Cadillac Alardo, or I don't even know how you say it. This comes at $200,000. Then we have the Cadillac. Where is it? Oh, I don't own it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we recently got a Cadillac. It is the Cadillac 2011 CTS V-Wagon. It comes at a price of $188,000. I don't know why I haven't purchased it here. I'm sorry. Then we have the Cadillac 2024 Escalade V, and that is actually going to be right here. And this costs $192,000. And just for the fun of it, since this car was actually in the private test server, and you know, I actually got a good serial here too, which I'm very happy about, I'll go ahead and tell you guys how much this costed to max. And that is, this costed $534,000 to max, if you guys are interested in doing that, at least according to the private test server. Alright, moving on, we have De Tomaso, and I only own like 2 De Tomasos. Okay, I apologize, only 1. And I'm just gonna read off the list that I have here. So first we have the De Tomaso 1974 Penetra GTS. This costs $284,000. Next we have the De Tomaso 1985 Penetra GT5 at $205,000. I think that's this model right here. Yeah. And then we have the De Tomaso 1991 Penetra C or SI. Yo, why is the weather doing this? That costs $348,000. Then the De Tomaso 2019 P72 comes at $947,000. And then my favorite out of all the De Tomaso models is the De Tomaso 2024 P900, costing $3,348,000. Wow, yeah, that costs a lot even to purchase it just for, you know, the regular price in dealer. All right, then we have Devel. Unfortunately, I'm not talking about the Devel 60 here because, yeah, that's a limited and it wasn't in the private test server. But the 2024 Devel 16 comes at a price of $4,114,000. Then we have Ford. So, okay, I just spelled Ford completely wrong. Let's start off with the 1986 Ford RS200. This costs $304,000. Next, we have the 2006. Let me find it, if I even own it. Hello? Oh yeah, 2006 Ford GT. This costs $541,000. Then we have the Ford 2013 Mustang Shelby GT500, costing $190,000. Then we have the 2018 Mustang Shelby GT350, or yeah, sorry. This costs $187,000. Then we have the Ford Focus, which is up here. Yeah, 2018 Ford Focus, costing $165,000. Then we have probably my favorite, the 2024 GT Mark II. This cost No, sorry, 961,000. Then we have the Bronco Raptor, 2023 Ford Bronco Raptor. This cost 166,000. Then the Mustang Dark Horse cost 197,000, and then the Ford 2025 Mustang GTD cost 344,000. All right, moving on, we have Gordon Murray. This is really cool because, you know, our boy Gordon here designed the McLaren F1 in the first place. But starting off with the 2021 Gordon Murray Automotive T50, this comes at a price of $1,011,000. Yeah, I don't know. Then we have the 2021 Gordon Murray Automotive T50S Niki Lauda. This comes at a price of $3,281,000. And this thing just looks sick, man. I really like the look on this thing. All right, moving on, we have Hennessy. I'm sure you guys were probably waiting on Hennessy. So first we have the 2011 Hennessy Venom GT. This costs $979,000. Next we have the 2021 Hennessy Venom F5, costing around $4,573,000. Then we have, where is it? Okay, I don't own it. Sorry, you guys. It is the Hennessy 2023 Venom F5 Revolution. It's basically the Roadster, but without all the carbon fiber accents, and yeah, I think that's basically it. It has like livery options as well. Then we have the Hennessy, 2025 Hennessy F5M Roadster at $4,566,000. And if I were to tell you guys, I do not actually have the price for this car maxed out, but I think it would be roughly around the same like price range on just the regular Hennessy right here, the 2021 Venom F5. Maybe a little bit lower since this is obviously better in stats, but that's where I'd probably estimate it at. Alright, then we have Hummer. So I only own none of the Hummer models, so I'm just going to go ahead and drive in my Hennessy and tell you guys. The 2006 Hummer H1 costs $166,000, and then the 2009 Hummer H2 costs $166,000 as well. So that's pretty cool. They both cost the same price. All right, moving on, we have Jaguar. The Jaguar 1954 D-Type costs $3,305,000. I don't know why it costs so much for that car. All right, then we have the Jaguar 1961 E-Type Roadster. That's right here. I do own this. This costs $191,000. Next, we have the Jaguar 1991 XJR15. And let me just see where that is right here. This costs $975,000. Next, we have the 1993 XJ220. Where is that? Right here. This costs $545,000. And then my favorite is the 1994 Jaguar XJ220S. This costs $997,000. This costs $954,000. Then the 2012 Jaguar XKR. Let's see here. Yeah, this one right here. This costs $185,000. Next, we have the 2012 Jaguar XKRS convertible. This costs $190,000. And then finally, the 2012 Jaguar XKRS Coupe cost $189,000. All right, moving on, we have probably the most popular, well, I don't know, that might be a far reach, but Koenigsegg. Everyone loves Koenigsegg, and unfortunately, I do not have the price for, you know, the pack Koenigsegg of the Agera RS, but that's okay. Let's start off with the 2019 Koenigsegg Regera. This costs $4,573,000. I love this spec. I think it looks really good. What is this guy doing over there? Donuts? Then we have the Koenigsegg 2023 Jesko, or Jesko. Why is this happening? And then finally, we have the 2024 Koenigsegg Gamera. This comes at a price at $2,961,000. I recently got this thing, and I love it. All right, moving on, we have KTM. Okay, I only own one of them. The 2020 KTM Expo GTX. I'll just go ahead and tell you guys the price of that now. That costs $336,000. Okay, but for the KTM 2013 Expo, that costs $196,000. And then the KTM 2019 Expo GT4 Evo costs $342,000. Moving on, we have Lotus. And, oh boy, Lotus. I only own the Elise. Okay, but I'll go ahead and tell you guys the prices and the cars for all of those right now. The Lotus 1988 E-Spirit Turbo costs $188,000. The Lotus 2008 Elise, which I have right here, costs $200,000. And then the Lotus 2001 Evija cost $1,413,000. I think they buffed it just a little bit. if I recall from driving it in the private test server. Alright, moving on, we have my favorite. I'm saying that sarcastically because these names are just... I don't know why. Why did they do this? I don't own, obviously, all of them, but the Land Rover 1992 Defender 110 cost $304,000. Next, the Land Rover 2017 SV Autobiography cost $165,000. I don't know why it's called Autobiography, but that's this one right here that I'm driving, I believe. Then the Land Rover 2021 Sport SVR cost $165,000. The Land Rover 2023 Discovery cost $165,000. The Land Rover 2023 Velar cost $166,000. And then the Land Rover 2023 Defender 110 cost $166,000. Alright, moving on. Oh my gosh. Hold on, you guys. I seriously got to get some water real quick. Before I run and get some water, I just wanted to let you guys know from now on in this video, it's going to be a time lapse with all of the cars' prices being maxed out and kind of a list. So don't worry, you're still going to see every price and every brand. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the video. Is there water in here? But McLaren. And there you have it. And unfortunately, I did not add up all of these right now, so I'll get back to you. Let me do that right now. All right, you guys. So I just added up all of, the prices in order to max out every single car in Driving Empire, and it's crazy that I'm about to say this number, but it cost $124,022,101. But $124 million if you'd like to max out every single car in Driving Empire, and that's not even like you have to plus add the price of even buying the cars in the first place. So that's crazy. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It took a lot of time. I'm sorry. I'm finally uploading a video now. I have not been uploading a video in like what, 11 days? Yeah, it's bad. But hopefully this video does, pretty well and entertains you guys. I hope you found it interesting. Make sure to join my Discord server if you haven't already. Subscribe for the latest updates. And with that being said, I'm pretty much done with this video. Bye, guys.